59-year-old Kent Smith, an enduring and well-known figure in Belize's rodeo circuit, died from complications due to COVID-19. 2 weeks ago, Smith began to exhibit signs and symptoms of COVID-19. When he fell ill, he was hospitalized for 14 days. Smith had several pre-existing conditions. He died on Sunday.
He had high blood pressure and a heart problem, and then they found out that he had diabetes, so we don't know if that's what landed him in the hospital. He was suffering from breathing problems when they took him to the hospital.
And ever since he was hospitalized, what was it like for him? Was he showing signs of recovery, or was it always a fight against that virus?
Well, I was going to say when he got to the hospital this Saturday, this Sunday, he was put on the machine. And a couple times they said that he was improving. Then all of a sudden he started to show that he wasn't getting any better. He was getting worse.
Kent Smith, a resident of Unitedville, has been involved in rodeo for more than 40 years. He's hailed as one of the longtime rodeo figures. Over the years, he has helped to organize countless rodeo shows in Belize, including at the National Agriculture and Trade Show. Colleague and close friend Joe Friesen Jr. says the Cowboys in Belize have lost a hero.
Well, Mr. Kent is one of the most famous cowboys in Belize. He's been in the rodeos since ever I remember as a little boy, and he was always part of the rodeo, and he was the star of the rodeo. And so we will miss him dearly because he was always there and running the rodeo for many, many years. And I know him, one of the most famous cowboys in Belize.
Was he still riding in his older days as well?
He was still riding up till 2 weeks ago. He was still riding his horse. He ride till his very last days. He has impacted a lot of us cowboys. He was a role model and he was a hero to all of us.
Friesen fondly remembers one of his encounters with Cowboy Smith.
One time I remembered I was roping a cow and we had a little accident going on because I tried to rope the cow and I'd never catch the cow, and the rope dropped on the ground, and another cow came and stepped in the rope and got caught in the rope, and I dropped from the horse and I got knocked out, and Ken came to my rescue. He was right beside me and he picked me up and said, "Joe, where are you going?" I was lost because I got hit on my head and I was a little bit unconscious for a while, but Ken has always been there. When I rope cows with him, he would always help me and when I'm in trouble, and he has been there always for me.
What do you think he loved about that life?
Well, I believe he had a passion for cowboy life, and he just loved the life that he lived, and it's just as we all cowboys, we love our sport, and we love the daily life of a cowboy life.
Smith's family says he was an active man and he was loved by everyone. They say his death is difficult to process, considering that they've had no contact with him since he was hospitalized, and they'll not be able to give him a personal goodbye for his burial.
My brother was always a active person. Every day he was at his farm. He was always there riding his cars or doing something, because he's not a person that just sits down and depend on anybody, so he was always doing something for himself. He's a sixth of our family, from our siblings, and he was very, very active. I didn't see him showing any signs of anything until he started to feel sick. He was an active person. He was active in the rodeo. He was always there when the rodeo. He was one of the head cowboy. He loved his horse, and he used to go to Guatemala to do rodeos and stuff. He was one of the head person doing the rodeo. So he will be missed by a whole great deal of people, everybody that he got in contact with. He was such a nice person, and he was so loving to everyone. So everyone that he came in contact with was just like magnet, huh? And it will be hard for everyone, especially his family, because, when they put him on the machine, we couldn't see him, we couldn't talk to him. That's the hard part, because now he will be laid to rest and we still cannot be able to see him.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.